Okay, in this problem, sorry. Hey guys, uh, welcome to what? Welcome to my dumbest explanations of the coding problems, or welcome to my channel. So whatever you think, my explanation are the dumb, but because I haven't received any uh, feedback so far, so I am considering these explanations dumb. So, and my explanation I think is not that good. So, but I'm still trying to explain everything in detail. So this will let's not explain this problem first. First, we understand reversing concept. Let me write another function where I can solely give you a reversing function. Def reverse. Wait, here is the reverse function. Okay, so we have the reverse function here. So what exactly, how exactly we reverse an array? So what we do, we have an array, start of the array and end of the array. How do we get the start of the array? Obviously, the start of the array is always zero. It is pointing at it is the zeroth index. Zeroth index. Okay. And the end of the array is always the length of the array. ARR len, sorry. And the end of the array is always the length of the array minus 1. If we consider the length of the array, obviously it is then ARR 0, 1 to 8. If we have, let's say if we have 5 element here. So here the length of the array is 5. But how many index are there? There are 4 indexes, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, because the indexes always start from 0 and the length always start from 1. Indexing is a whole number, and this word uh, length of array is constant. I think I will say it's a real number, yes. So the end of the array is this. So we have what we have. We have the array start and end. So basically end is the indexing of the array. Okay, no, I don't think, yes, yes, end. Okay, end of the array. So we will run a while loop where start is less than end. So the while loop will run till the start is less than end. Whenever the start will become equal to end or greater than end, it will just break the loop right there. So what we are doing, wherever we are getting, uh, when the loop run at the start is the start of array and is the end of the array, we'll swap the start and end elements. So what this function is doing, this is just swapping the two two elements in an array. So if we say that array start comma array and equals to swap start comma sorry and comma start or start comma. So these two are the same. This one here is same as this one here. This is the Python way to swap two elements. We can also define a function in Python that can do the same thing. And this is what we do in other languages. I don't know if C++ has the same built-in function or the same, yes, no, the built Python, C++ can have a built-in function, but this is not what we can do in C++. So basically this one here is swapping the element. So a loop will run from start to end, where start is less than end. We will swap start and end. and we will increment 1 in the start and decrement 1 from the end. So after each loop, the start will become 1 and will become, if it is 4, and will become 3. Next loop, start will become 2, this will become 2, 3, because yes, 1, 2, 3, yes, okay. So every time the start will increase and the end will decrease. Whenever the loop will get start and end, start where start is less than end, greater than end, it will break the loop. So let's understand from here. At first, the start was 0 and was 4. Okay. So next start was 1 uh, and was for 3. And next the start was 2 and was 2. So at this point, the loop will break. So first it swapped, code swapped 1 and 5, then 2 and 4, and then 3 is not need to be swapped because yes, simple. In the odd number of elements, we don't swap the center one. But if we had 6 here, at some point, the start became will become 1, 0, 1, 2, and the end will become 5, 4, 3. At some point, the code swap would swap these two, and then the loop will end because start will become kind of 3 and end will become kind of this 2. So loop will end here. So this is how the reversing technique works in coding. Okay, simple. So let's move to our other code where we are doing is we are reversing the K group of elements. How? What we are doing here exactly? What is our end goal? Let me just explain this first. Okay, we are given an array and the value K. So if let's take this first test case, it is K is 3 and this is the array. Each time we will reverse the K number of elements and then again K number of elements, then again K number of elements. Okay, so we will reverse these only, then only these, and then only these. So what will happen at the what we will return 3 to 1 because we reverse these, then 6 5 4 after reversing these, and the 8 7. So this is what we are doing. We're reversing the K group of elements. Okay. So first we need the length of the array to run the loop from start to end. But one there is one thing that we have to understand. We don't need to run the loop from start to end one by one by one by one. Okay, we can just jump. How? We will the range function in the range function, if we give one element, this means that range will go from 0 to the end of the array or whatever the number we will give. This is for just one element. Range, let's say 5. This will go 0 to 5. What if we do range uh, 1 to 5? So in that case, the loop will start from 1 and end at 5. Okay, by default the step is 1. Okay, what if we do range 1 comma 10 comma 2? This means that each time the range function will return the increment of 2 in I. Okay, the step is 2 here. By default it is 1, but here we are doing 2. So we are starting from 0, ending at array length minus 1, and we are taking a step of k each time. So if it is 3, we are doing 1, 2, 3, then 4 to 6, then 7 to 8, then and here 1, 2, 3, then 4 to 5. This is what we are doing. We're jumping. Okay. So each time we will get start at I. So what I is, for the first time I will be 0. Next time I will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Next time I will be 4, 5, 6. Okay, this will happen every time because we are taking a jump using k if we have k3. Okay, so each time start will be 1, 3, 6, something like that. And end will be I plus k minus 1, and or the array length minus 1. We are passing let's ignore minimum right now. This is a minimum function that give a return a minimum value from two values. Okay, so what we are doing, what we need the end value to reverse that uh, k number of group. Okay, so how do we find the k value? Let's say start at 0. So end value will be I plus k, obviously, because k is defining the three elements should be reversed. So if I is equal to 0, then I plus k will be equal to 3. Okay, so we are defining the we are what we are doing. We are telling the end is I 0 plus k, which is 3. So end is 3. But in arrays, we doesn't give and the we doesn't give and the number of element, we give the indexing. So here the indexing is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. I plus k giving us 3. So what we are pointing k here. Okay. The third is element there. So we are minus 1. We are doing minus 1 because we need first three elements 0, 1, and 2. Okay. 3 is defining, 3 is including this 4, 2. But we don't need this 4. We need the first three elements. This is the first three element. And index is 0, 1, and 2. So what we are doing, start and end. And if let's say we just have this code right now. So end is doing, we are getting start and end here. Then we will running a reverse logic that I explained previously in the previous code here. This is the same reverse logic here. So we are starting from start and go until it is less than end, till it is less than end. We swap, we increment in start, decrease from the end, then do that again, then do that again until we have uh, our complete reverse k group. Okay, then in the next loop, we are taking a jump. What jump? First it was 0, then we are taking a jump of 3. And this 3 is taking us here. Okay, so now our start is 3, which is 4, and this function is giving us I, which is 3, plus k, which is 3, equal to 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. So we don't need 7, we just need to 3 groups because k is equal to 3. So we are decreasing from 3, we are decreasing 1 from this I plus k, and this will give us 4, 5, and 6, a group of 3. Then we will run the loop again, we will reverse these, and then in the next, what happens? We will we will increment of 3 here, okay, jump of 3, then I will become what? It was 6, then it will become uh, it was 6, 0 plus 3. So it was 3 first. Now it will become 6. First it was 0, I was 0, I was 3. Now I will become 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I is pointing to the 7. Because 6 index, but 7 element. The Lakin is two words, so I used to speak Urdu, so sometimes it get out of my mouth. So whenever I do Lakin, you understand I'm saying but. Okay, lekin but. Okay, so what now our I will be 6 pointing at 7. So start will be 7 and is this is where what you have to understand what and exactly is here. Now, this minimum function do is it will do is I, which was 6 plus k, which will make it 9, and then minus 1, which will make it 8, which is the length of the array. 1 to 8. Total number of elements are 8, but total number of indexes 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total number of elements are 8. Okay. So this will give us I was 6. Okay. 6. K was 3. And this will give us 9. And if we minus 1, then this will become equal to, this will be equal to 8. Okay. So what this is doing is giving us 8, which is obviously out of bound because we don't have the eighth index here. So if we run a loop like that and get something from the end, this will give us the error. Then what is happening here? This is array length minus 1. What was the array length? It was 8. Am I right? Yes, of course I am. Then we are decrementing from array length, which was mm, array length was 8. We are doing minus 1. This will give us 7. So what's inside I? It is 6. What's inside array length minus 1? What's array length minus 1? It is 7. So I start is this and end must be this. So out of these two numbers, this was 8 and this is 7. So minimum will give us the minimum number out of these two numbers. So this was 7, so n will become equal to 7 and will become equal to no and will become equal to no and will be 7 or n is equal to 7 now. So the code will start swap start and end, which will make it 8 and 7. Okay, then start will become 1 plus 1 here and end will become minus 1 here. So next time loop will break and this code will also break and we will return array which will give us this 3 2 1 5 5 6 5 4 8 7, and using this code all of the tests have been passed. So in the next tutorial I will explain to you the left rotate. Okay, see you soon.